Okay, on this start again at part 2 of Savanna tonight. All right, I will be starting again. I am in Savanna, African Savanna, and in the map here, we were hunting, and we got a couple of lions and wildebeest, and the last was by immortal. And moving forward, I'll be inviting a couple of my comrades again. All right. So my PC went down in the first, but Immortal ended up getting a diamond. And what I mean by that, a diamond trophy, which is a harvest from a wildebeest. All right. It'll just be a moment while I invite my other comrades. So we are going to continue another hunt from the one previous. We were at a lake, and so Mortal's on the lead, where we need to do our next adventure. We were hunting on the map, the Savanna map, and what may come along. I hope all of you are having a beautiful night. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so from 90 yards, it's a jackal. Let me see what time it is right now. It's 15:49. So, and there's a jackal. And I'm not quite sure. Spy, are you taking the jackal? Okay, so Spy is going to be venturing, and he will be going for this jackal, which is a male, and it's a 6 hard, and it's about 120 to 170 yards away. You're doing great, Spy. So I'm going to put my scent on because the scent is going to the southeast here, and we don't want to have it distracted. And it looks like he took the shot. So I guess he targeted it, but it missed. That's okay, Spy. We can try again. So we're on the move, or the jackals are on the move. Did you want to search for more jackal? What? So I'm trying to check here for the need zone. That's the, we don't have their need zone. And there's a hunting opportunity and it's showing a feat there. I'm placing the waypoint. Do you see this on my map? Spy, this hunting opportunity right here. If you can see on the screen. Yeah, the storyline of finding tracks of a hunting opportunity. I'd like to say thank you for whomever is joining my stream tonight. I'd love to have you. Please come and follow. We are hunting in the savannah tonight, and Spy's going for his next target. Okay, we're heading dead ahead. I'm behind Spy 6, and it seems like he has a target. And we'll take a look-see in what he has in mind. There is a male Springsbok to the right side of me, about 90 yards to 120 yards to the west, Immortal. And then Spy is working on the jackal. He wants a jackal, and we're working on it. And there's an animal, a jackal, that's about 190 yards away. He's traveling, and it's a male jackal. Is that the one you're speaking of, Spy, about 210 yards to the south? No, there's a male right here that I'm targeting. He's 346 yards away from me to the east, which is a male jackal. And no, but it marked east for me. It's fine. It was going east. Well, that's a different one from what I targeted. This one is a Springsbok. It's to the west, 90 to 100 yards, so. All right, usually if you have 100 yards or less, I feel comfortable. If they're a little skittish, I prone crawl, which in most cases seems to work. You can also crawl. And we have a spring spot to the west of us. Is he gone? All right. So because of the noise, he's fleeing. We are loud. They are skittish. They hop like kangaroos, but they're not kangaroos. They could hop like antelopes as well. But they're similar to kangaroo slash antelope, these Springsbok, and they look rather hilarious when they hop up and down from the tall grass. Yeah, does anybody remember this old game? I don't know if anybody heard about it or most people. Back in the 80s, Cubert. When I used to watch them bouncing everywhere, that's what these Springboks remind me of. I do not have that rest zone. $74 to £84. It's the Springbok, and it's a male. Oh yeah, well. Okay. How far is he? Yeah, about 90 yards. You think on number 1? Number 3. He's taking off. Could you highlight him for me, please? Thank you. He's like hiding over there, nibbling on something. Let's see. Oh, what is this? A springbok. It's about 100 yards from us. I used the wrong weapon for that. I targeted that springbok. We'll see how that goes. Negative. It was over the hill. Or below the hill, excuse me. Where is that at? There he is. Okay, I'm gonna confirm it's a silver male, 7 minor. It's showing right here, and where I targeted him, it was the right lung. All right, my first rabbit. The first bunny rabbit. Spy, did you target anything that you'd like to see? So for for the rabbit, I was using a Zarza, a 22 LR Shadow. And for anything higher, I use a 1, a 7mm. Please come in and say hello and follow. I'd like you to be part of a Nana's regulator, name derived from Ghost Hunter and Red Dead, so we kept it the same. I'd love you to be part of the team, so please come and follow. I will be posting my schedule and would love to have you join my stream and say hello. This game is a little slow and methodical. Um, it simulates supposedly a real situation, simulating a hunting, but however, um, it is slow and methodical. Do you think it's accurate, Immortal? Do you think it's accurate, Spy? Yes, I remember. I remember, and I'm going to keep mentioning that hunt because it was quite the hunt for me. And yes, in real life, Nana went hunting up in the Blue Mountains for turkeys. And these turkeys are a lot different than farm bred turkeys. Believe it or not, they're a little bit quite smarter, and their herd is a little bit larger, and they roost up on the trees, which is quite interesting. Especially those Merriam turkeys, they get up to 4 feet, and their eyes look quite creepy when they look at you. Yeah, I know. The Rio Grande turkeys get up to 4 feet, but standing. It is terrifying, Spy, because they roost up in the trees, and we had to wake up early in the morning and walk alongside the trail, the riverbed, so that way you could mask the sound in which we were walking. So, hmm what was that? Dead ahead? Yeah, I'm stuck. So, to continue my story on hunting about these Merriam turkeys, I mean, there's Rio Grande. But however, they get up to 4 feet tall, especially the adult males, the gobblers. The tom, also known as the tom, can be up to 4 feet tall and weigh more than 20 pounds. So females have been almost as tall as a tom, but can weigh up to 8 to 12 pounds, unless. So in this game simulator, if they had the turkeys up in the Blue Mountains, is it a lot similar to matching up with these Merriam and Rio Grande? I never checked. Or does anybody know that plays this game out there that would like to drop a note or a tip in the hunt? We are hunting in the Savanna in the African map here, as you can see. We are on the move. And what you see here highlighted in red, it's a little heavy because we hunted in that area. And a lot of the times, like I said, working with a bow or a stand, it will lessen the hunting pressure, which is that hot red. So we're trying to walk away from it and then try not to run like me. That's not an example you don't want to be because you will scare anything that's around you. So that is what it is. Immortals, right? The Rio Grande. But also the Merriam turkey can be up to 4 feet tall. And yes, they are quite creepy to me. With those big eyes that are staring at you. And they roost up on those trees, by the way. So there is a potential diamond dead ahead and spy. Are you willing to take that, spy? Immortal, are you wanting a diamond? So, where it was highlighted, let me see if I can track him. What Marvin has targeted here, it's a wildebeest. It's about 240 to 330 yards, a wildebeest, and he is calm and easy. What's the other one that can you see the target? Are you speaking of that one, Immortal and Spy? That's 286 yards. This male is the possible diamond. And that is the one Spy is targeting. Is that what I'm thinking, Spy? Okay. So a spy. What is his bleed rate? All right, so spy hit the target and he's um first shot. Good job, crazy spy. All right, so spy is used to handheld devices and not the PC, so he's getting to know the keyboards. How did you do? He's down. Yeah. So here's a hair need zone, 1400 to 1800, the rest zone. So the need, if you haven't played the game, what I mean by need zone in the game's need zone is they're resting, sleeping, eating, um, and drinking area. Oh, nice. Who's targeting this one? Okay, well, I can give it a whirl. Okay, I'm gonna squat on down and put some more of my beautiful scent. Okay, they're on the move. I guess I could just take one. I'm on your 6, Immortal. So what do you want me to do? 1 through 3, Immortal? And could you highlight them for me, please? I can crouch walk, but you can also highlight them and give me that opportunity. And you do an excellent job of it, except, however, I need the... You're walking, so is it going to be sensitive? Yeah. Okay, copy that. Yeah. All right. Oh, I need to reload. Oh, invalid target because you're standing beside me. I don't know. I think I shot it in the head. Okay, I got my target. All right. All right. So I just need to know where he's at so I can head on that way. A lot of the times when I do my hit, if I can, I would, I know some people do this and some people don't, but I try to place a waypoint. It looks like another need zone in that area. I wonder. Copy that. Okay, I see. Let's see what we have here. All right, so it is a gold and it's a medium. It's 511. And let's see what's going on here for this trophy. For a diamond, it's 337, and I am at 325, which makes it a gold. And then if I click to my right, it shows where I aimed, which is the flesh, left lung, stomach, and liver. So it's still a gold. Okay, what do we have here? I think this might be another need zone. You know, as I'm sitting here hunting with my two comrades here, I am craving a strawberry shake for whatever reason, which I am almost half tempted to go make a strawberry shake. All right, a wildebeest, a male, his mating call about 230 yards to the south of Immortal. Okay, so Immortal is going to be using a crossbow or a bow, a long bow, and he's targeting the one highlighted dead ahead right here. The gem spock, it's a male, and yes, he's resting calm, but however, he's 170 yards away, and he's going to be using his longbow. Did you just do that? Well, could you re-explain it again? So Immortal's using a bow, and he said if you get how many hearts for this bow? 10 hearts, and what do you get from it? As an achievement. Hmm. Okay, according to Immortal, it's a rare achievement by a longbow, 10 hearts, and very rare that it's gotten, probably because one, it's not adventured for, and two, it's not rarely sought. Is that correct? It's hard. That too, hard. Okay, so the way that it's described, it's a longbow from the early 1400s, and he's crawling prone onto the ground. So normally when you have a bow, you have to crawl in less than 100 yards. Am I correct or closer? within 50 yards according to Immortal. And he does it less than 50 because he wants to be guaranteed, but we'll see. He's at 80 yards, but let's see. Yep, he's 65.65 from where I'm at. I'll stay right here. And like I said, that this game is a little bit slow and methodical, but however, it's a simulator game, a hunting simulator. You know, simulate as if in real. It's open world, and it's like I said, a hunting simulator. It's fun. It's something new. And he's on the move. I'm gonna crawl up a little bit more, and hopefully I won't scare it away while it's you must be 30 or 40 yards from it, Immortal. Okay, so Immortal is in a little bit of a dip. So he's in bushes and a little bit of a dip, which we'll see how Immortal does. But as we move on, and I hope you're having a good night. Please come in and say hello or say hello to AGamingNana. I'd love to hear from you. Go ahead and jump in and let me know, what are you playing right now and what do you enjoy? Right now I'm trying something new, which is the Hunter Call of the Wild. We are in the Savanna map. I don't know if I should even crawl in a little bit closer to this guy because I'm about 40.31 yards from it. So that means Immortal is 23 yards from it. So I'm going to sit put here because I do not want. Yeah, okay. This grass is wonderful, tall. Immortal, from you, is this all tall grass all the way through? Is it going to clear? Oh, he's on the move. Did you get him? All right. On the move. Let's check out their rest zone. It is a bummer. So this is their need zone, from what I explained. My apologies, I should have sat put. I'm probably the one that's skittish. There is a jackal in between the northeast. He's about 50 yards from me to 70 yards. It's a female. Hmm. Normally, you can track it with this binos, but all right, we approached the lake, and from what Immortal said, it looks like there's nothing at this lake. It looks haunted and ghost-like. So supposedly, Crazy is down because the gem spot came back in the general vicinity where Immortal was hunting and killed Spy on the ground. He trampled on him. That oh, look at you, Spy. He was it a different one? Why is it always the so Spy got trampled on. Now he's spirited away. All right. I know. Negative. I do not. Do you have a tent? We can travel back to him. We should just travel back because there's nothing at this lake. Okay, which way should we go back to? Yeah, I need to find you. Okay, we're joining here. And then I'm gonna fast travel to him. Because Spy, like always, got not pounced but trampled on by one of the gems back. It is true. So I'm razzing Spy right now because we got trampled by buffalo and other forms of deer and a hog. And there's something about that one tent he has that every time you get out of it, you're preyed upon and die. So I unfortunate placement. It seems like the tent always has its unfortunate placement. That's quite funny. We could do that. So I'd like to say thank you for joining me in my stream. Please come say hello. I'd love to hear from you. Any tips or ideas or anything that you're playing, please come in and say hello. I'd love to hear from you. But other than that, I think that Immortal said that we could move up to the south, right? So I have the map up. Let's see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is fast travel and change the time. So I'm going to go look for an outpost that we can go to. Okay, we can go ahead and do that. All right. Is this where you're at? All right, we're headed towards Immortal, and I'm gonna change the time to 8:30 to see if we can get a couple of hunts in and see how we do. You know what reminds me of it? You know who you remind me of, Spy? Kenny. Electro Kitty that plays with us is Kenny. Oh, what do we have here? Who's the next for this? What is that? Hmm. So, Spy likes the jackal, and Immortal likes the Udos. All right. Kudu. It's a male kudu. It's about 150 yards away. Are you going for him? I am scented up, but I could scent up again. Well, I was an 8 scented up. I don't know in this game if it means that it's completely gone, but I scented up 100% now. Yeah, you have a good target right there. Immortal. Okay. One's doing a warning call and one's alerted. So you walking around Immortal to just find out you need to crouch or prone yourself. Same with you, Spy. You're less than 200 yards from these things. Crouch. That's what I'm saying. That in this game, in this map, I have found that animals are skittish at 200. Oh, yeah? It's fleeing 160 yards. I don't have that way of telling. Look at this beautiful view. Look at that. So Mortal's just checking to see if he can find some type of trail. Okay. So the feline festivities harvest any species of feline and pass the harvest check. I have one of those, so I'm claiming the reward for it. Um, so let's see if I have any other ones that I have not. All right. I completed that. Nice. I got 500 cash reward for that festivity of one feline of 500. There's no trail. Right. We are by the lake. Oh, I was supposed to change the time. I'll be right back. 9 a.m. Roger that. Copy that. Do you have your tent? Maybe Spy should hold off on his tent. No problem, Kenny. Anytime. Oh, hell no. Well, you have to tell Electric Kitty to come back, so. I can bring my tent, just in case. Let me swap over. Okay, so I'm swapping my tripod for my tent, and then when I get there, what I can do is pull the tripod from my tent. So I should. Not a problem. I'm just a little bit leery of Spy's tent. Where are you? Well, I can pull the tripod and get more ammo if I need it, or to change whatever may need it for you, I and Spy. It's okay because I'll lay out my tent here and you can get your tripod here. Spy. Here. Okay, well, you're welcome. I guess I'll get my. I have to put out my tent for my tripod anyway. Hang on a minute. I didn't. Negative. Look, I already placed the tent. Voila. You didn't hear that, did you? All right. I have my tripod and the tents back here if anybody should need it. And I will be placing my tripod. Let's see where it could be placed. That's way too close to you too, huh? There we go. Yep. All right. I set down the tripod, and as you can see, I have my tent back there. And I know Spy sees this on his screen. You see this? You can use that. And Immortal. Why are you, Spy, why are you all the way back there? What are you hunting for? All right. So I changed the time from 9 in the morning because according to Immortal, this is their drinking zone right now. So as you can see, it's the Cape Buffalo, and you can see from 9 to noon is their um, drinking zone, which is also known as the need zone, which is, like I said, it's the sleep, hunt, sleep, drinking, resting. What's that over there? Is that what you're targeting over there? Those ducks? Vase? All right, so Spy had his eye on this duck over here that's about 170 yards. And there's a male that's 180 yards right here. I don't know if you can hear me. So where I have my bino at is where the actual need zone for the buffalo was found. But however, it could be in any vicinity of this lake itself. So, oh. Okay, so although that the need zone says 9 to noon, but you can set up, but however, it could be 5 minutes after or whenever that they decide to come in for their little drinking zone. I'd like to find their uh, resting zone, need zone. I wonder, I'm as to curious where it's at Myrtle. Mhm. So, like I said, this is very slow and methodical, and it's a hunting simulator. If you like anything like this, I had found here in Savanna, um, I have quite the mythicals, gold, and legendaries around. But however, I don't know how these two did today. They seemed to do well. They had their gold, and Immortal got his diamond. There we go, spotting a buffalo. He is a 5 medium, a male, and he's about 180 yards. Copy that. So we're holding off and targeting any of these because we're awaiting for the rest of the herd to arrive. As you can see right here, that's highlighted in blue. That's about where I had said that his need zone, which is his drink zone, what I had mentioned right here, where my cursor is. Um, Let me check something out here that would be quite interesting. So where I place that waypoint is also where their drinking zone is. And as you can see, there is one right there. And nice area for ducks too, if you like to duck hunt. Oh, Couple of more spotted. Male 5 medium and a 6 hard. So that's 3. Wait, there is another one, or is that the same one? Oh, no, that's a different one. So this is a 2 minor, 150 yards. Yeah, ducks are everywhere. So I'm removing this waypoint. And as you can see where I previously spotted this Cape Buffalo about 3 minutes ago. And yes, I do have a hunting structure right there. Wonder. It is a ground blind that I could build, you know. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a different color for a buffalo. He's red. Is he brown? It's like, but it's brown. So they're all hovering together. I wonder if we can all target one. Wait, how that will go. They're facing towards us. If okay, so why don't you target the one that you would like me to do right now since they're in. Sounds good. Negative. You just let me know. You're the lead. So we're still awaiting. We're gonna try to. We can try to do this all together and see if it works. One is on his lonesome walking away over there. What would you like to do? Okay, just highlight the one that you're gonna just target one for me that I will focus on and then okay, you will have to highlight it again because it is unhighlighted for me. Copy that. Is it who's taking the middle? Okay, so what I have highlighted in blue is the one that I will be going for. So, spy or immortal, who's gonna give the call in 3? Copy that. Ready. How did we do? They're on the run. Mine did not. What's this one climbing up the hill? Hmm. Okay. So what would you like to do? All right. So I'm gonna put my tripod away in my tent. Oh, someone just dropped. Immortal just dropped. Okay, I have my tent up and I'm wondering if... I just wanted to let everyone thank you for watching my stream tonight. We all targeted a buffalo, a Cape buffalo, in their drinking zone, but however, I'm trying to retrieve my tent. I don't want to leave it here. So I'm going to probably swap what I have in my inventory, which is my tripod. And I'm going to put it away because I'm going to go ahead and collect this tent, which is very valuable to me. I know a person cannot carry all this stuff together. All right, I'm headed off. We simultaneously hit the buffalo all together, so I'm headed in with Spy and Immortal to see. I know I targeted mine. All right. So in my first hit, I think I did really well. Um, Let me take a look, see, and see how I'm doing. Spy, did you get yours? Immortal? Oh, wow, check that out. So the one to the left is mine, the one to the middle is Immortal, and then the one to the right is Spy. Quite interesting. So I'll just go ahead and track. Okay, so I'm just tracking. And as you can see, I'm tracking right now. And whatever is highlighted in blue, why is in blue? Is that yours? Who's that? Okay, Spy, this is your hunt, right? Whose is this? This one to the very right of you is mine. Okay. Nice for the first hit. Let's see what I have. Yeah, I have a silver trophy. It would have been a gold at 117.19. Um, it's a 5 medium, and he's about 1,400 pounds. And as I right click onto the cursor, you can see where I targeted him, which is on the right lung and the liver, which is a silver still good. Would still like my diamond. But I leveled up. Hoorah! Got my cash reward. Let's see how I do. And I got a perk point. So whenever you level up, you either get a skill point or a perk point. So I got a perk point. I am now level 23, and I will see where I can distribute this to. And the perk points, I can do it with rifles, handguns, shotguns, archery, or let's see, muscle memory, breath control, or steady hands. Let's see. Okay, so I mainly maxed out a little bit on the rifle and what I wanted in the archery. So I went ahead and worked on my shotgun, which I both eyes open for the shotguns. And it decreases edge blur when using shotguns. All right. And my two comrades are about 70 yards from me. So, did you find yours, Immortal? He was a silver. Spy, what was your trophy for your buffalo? A gold? Nice. Excellent. Okay, so we're at the lake here, and as you can see, the rest zone's Immortal. Spy, what is the plan? Okay, so should we go back to the outpost? As you can see, it's not as quite as pink, but we're trying not to. There's a lot of hunting pressure right here, which is heavy, heavy pressure. So we want the animals to zone into that area. And as you can see, there's also other hunting pressures in some other areas. So let's see what we have here. We also have this lake too, and it looks like a need zone for a wildebeest. But I don't think I got I don't think I have like a tent or a house for that area except for in Central. We can go down Central and go down to this little lake area right here where I'm placing a waypoint. Any thoughts on that, Immortal and Spy? Okay, from what I'm told, Immortal said that there are need zones and there's more buffalo that way, so, towards that little lake that they know of. So I am here. All right. I know. Oh my goodness sake. like I said, I am so thankful. Thank you for being here tonight. Happy New Year. And we are in a new hunt here to more buffalo at this little lake in the map. Because, like I said, that we don't want to put a lot of pressure in other areas where you see splotches of red and it's heavy in those areas. So we want to not put a lot of pressure in that area because we want more animals to zone. But when it's hot pink or red, um, it puts on the pressure a lot, which animals will not zone in. Okay. And you could possibly lose the needing zones where they graze, drink, rest, or whatever it may be that the animal is there. So, like I said before, that I or we use the bow, so it doesn't put a lot of pressure, hunting pressure in the area. And two, you can use a tripod. You can get away with three per the tripod with not a lot of pressure. Immortal likes to use the bow. I still need practice with the bow in this game. I'm not quite sure about Spy if he likes the bow. Yeah, he likes the bow too. And maybe in our next venture, maybe streaming tomorrow night, we might be able to use a bow for all three of us and see how well I do with the bow. I'm gonna need some practice, so I am not quite sure if we'll be in Savannah in the African area, or we might go to somewhere new in the map, which is Layton. Or, Myrtle, do you have any suggestions and where else? Yeah. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll make it a surprise, but I'm having a feeling that tomorrow we'll all three come in with a bow and we'll do a streaming night with just working with the bow and see how well we do. And like I said, it this game is slow and methodical, and you have to be precise with the bow. And look at all the ducks in there. Drinking zone for the wildebeest from 06 to 09. All right. Mm-hmm. There's six in this feeding zone. So if you look at this buffalo's feeding zone, and if you look in the upper right hand of the corner, it says there's blue wildebeest. This is their needing zone that I collected. That's 06 to 0900. And if you look in the upper right hand screen where it's showing where it says blue wildebeest, but to the very right it shows six. So that's how many that are in this zone area. That's going to be around that time. And that, so this is their need zone, which is perfect because then we know what time to come in here and probably set up a tripod or, to wait for them. But however, it would be kind of nice. We could come in tomorrow with a bow, but would it be this area in this map? I have no idea. We might try a different map. But of course, this area is quite fun. I mean, it is Africa, Savanna. But of course, you could get trampled on with buffalo or get jacked over by a springbok that will kill you like Spy. All right. So we're headed in to see what we can find. As you can see to the upper left, it is almost 11 o'clock, and they're only here 0 to 9. Wow. So this is the Savanna African map, and you can see where we've hunted and a lot of the hunting pressures, like the splotches that you see on here that we've been. So if anything's correct with this watering zone or their need zone, there should be about 6 of them if they hadn't come in earlier. I thought I changed this to 9 o'clock and it's already 11. Copy that. Yeah, well, I collected that need zone to Immortal. Hold on one moment. So it's a wildebeest zone from 06 to 09. Okay. And it looks like you're in the middle of the water. That's funny. Are you gonna go for a swim over there? Yeah, probably. What is that? A kudu. There's a kudu. It's a warning call at 120 yards from us. More to the west. 2 kudus. I'm gonna check my scent. Is it buffalo? Kudu. I can't. I don't have it. I only have my tent. Roger that. You guys are gonna have to go on alone here. Yes, I'm going to end up scaring, so I'm just gonna crouch on down. I brought the tent. Copy that. Okay, my one for tonight. I'm targeting this. He's on the move. Okay, there is lag on my PC here, but however, I'm not quite sure. Okay, one's down. One is still running. However, a lot of the times in my PC, my server, my game, this buffalo or any type of animal that I hunt is running, but is it really dead? I have no idea. Mm, I'm gonna scare these. Quick, kudu. Do you want me to look up the kudu spy? Spy the kudu? Is that what you're saying? Okay, I'm looking for you right now. Yeah, 151.6 is for the diamond and 132.8 for the kudu is the gold. So he got a gold. Oh, this thing is still standing. It's, okay, so Immortal, did you get a kudu? And Spy, did you get yours? So are you gonna come on down and there's two buffaloes over here to the west. Okay. Which one? The one that you highlighted? Okay, does that mean it's bleed rate? It should be down soon. What about this guy that you just do I need to what about this one is all right, so the two that were highlighted onto the west that I targeted has a bleed rate of 50 to 75%. But we don't want to put in a lot of hunting pressure there. Mortals on the run, so we'll see. And he's trying to scare, and as you scare the ones that have a bleed rate for 50, do I have to track it down because you're planning to scare it, Immortal? So it has a slow bleed rate? Is that what you're saying, Immortal? And you wouldn't let me target the second one that I wounded. So you scared it off? Copy that. Copy that. All right, so this is a female Cape Buffalo. It's a 2 minor. It's a silver, and let's see where I targeted it. It was onto the left lung. And the reason why Immortal spooked those other ones that I targeted the other two that had a bleed rate of 0 because he didn't want the hunting pressure to be heavy in this certain area. And so, as you can see, this area is lit red or pink. And let's see, I'm gonna see if I can find a bleed rate in here from one of these. What I was planning to do after I showed them the kudu was to see it maybe perhaps lay out the tent and get cats out to track. But I'd like to say thank you for joining my stream tonight. We're approaching Immortal's target, which is a kudu. It's similar to an antelope. And so it's similar to an antelope. Okay, this is an Australian kudu, and the trophy a lesser kudu. Okay, so it is a male, it's gray, and it's a gold. Nice. And the diamond is a 151, so it's short of. But as you can see here, he got the stomach and the liver, and he got it onto the left lung. Great job. See if I can find any more need zones in here. But what I'm gonna do is lay out my tent, and I'm gonna go get cats out over here. But I need to get, as you can see where it's highlighted in red, I cannot place the tent there. So I am trying to, because I'm going to pull cats out, which is my hunting dog. And I'm gonna retrieve her. Cats is a bloodhound, and I'm gonna set her active. And I'm gonna put my tent away. I can just, let's see, dismantle it. And then let's go ahead and find that cats. So it was here. Please come in and say hello. Please follow AGamingNana. I'd love you to be part of the team. And I do like playing some games such as Guild Wars, WoW. I like Borderlands 2, Red Dead. I mean, there's a lot that I like to play, and I like to try different types of games as well. So we do have a blood spatter, although it says no organs hit and it's old. And as I'm examining the track, I'm going to have Cats, my bloodhound, to come over here and track. And she's on the move. So she's going to be doing this. Let's see if she can track. She seems like, let's see how she does. She's on the move. Yeah, so and it's possible uh, the buffaloes that had a low blood rate, Cat is not moving as promptly because maybe the buffalo could have healed up. It's almost like a abrasive wound, or kind of like we get a paper cut of some sort. Yeah, so could have I paper cut the buffalo? I don't know. Or do you think I skidded its knee? So, or I shot it in the butt. I don't know that for sure. And it seems to me that Cats is, it's not recognizing it. And of course, Immortal could be the Bloodhound. Mine is so confused because the blood rate is not. Oh, what is that? Is that him? Oh, great. So if it charges us, I'll probably. I'm telling Cats to lay itself down because what is that? That's a huge poo. You're in the way. I can't see. Ooh, I can't. Oh shoot. I ain't. This is not a good time to be loading my. I'm trying to get away from it. Oh, there's another one. Oh, I don't like that. I don't know. It's to the left. And you know how those buffaloes like to trample. I don't know. Do you see it in your bino? But he is there, or was there. Did he go down the hill? Keep your eyes open because you want me to get him. Mortal, you got him. Okay, I got a bronze. It wasn't great because I shot this thing 3 different times. All right. So I got the left lung. Oh, shot it twice. So as you can see here, I got the left lung, scapula, the skull, and the brain. There is another buffalo on the move. Where in the world is it? Do you see it? It's gonna. Is it 10 meters from you? Oh my gosh. Really? He does not sound so. Spy, where are you? It's gonna come trampling down here. Here, let me get it. There's one behind Spy on his way. He's about 80 yards from Spy. He's gonna be charging through the tall grasses there. It's fleeing. Okay, Immortal, did you get the other one? Okay. Okay, before you collect it? Okay, he's over here. So this is the one that I shot earlier. However, Immortal shot it also with its bow. Let's see what's going on. A vital organ hit. So let's see what's going on. It is a gold. Okay. It is a 6 hard. And this is a mortal shot. And as you can see, oh my God, the arrow went right through him. The left scapula, lung, liver, and lumbar vertical. My God, you caused 68%, but Immortal is letting me claim it. It's going to distribute accordingly, but it is a gold, and he got rest of the reward there. From the bow that he crazy, he did 68% of that damage. It went right through him and his vital organ. Yeah. Hey, Spy, did you collect the other one, Immortal? Okay, so there's none left behind. So there, one thing about this game, ethically, if you shoot it, even if you have a low blood rate, it's just ethical to go track it down. Um, I guess that's how this game was made as well, too, because you don't want it to affect the spawning of your animals, too. I just FYI for that one. But I'm going to end this session tonight and begin it tomorrow. I was thinking more likely we can go ahead and do archery tomorrow. All 3 of us. I think that would be neat. Place of area of the map. I shall figure that one out and I shall see you tomorrow night. What did you see, Spy? Copy that. Copy that. But otherwise than that, you guys have a beautiful night and thank you for joining me tonight. And I shall be back about 6 p.m. tomorrow night and we'll have a little archery session. Right. Have a good night. We can still, I need the restroom, so can somebody give me a 5-minute break?